Today is Suits Day. We're out looking for suits. My parents are off work, so they're coming with us to provide assistance. We have no luck though. Looking around, nothing. I don't know how many stores we've been to. The good news is that Mallory's been offered 2 interviews, which is good. The problem is one of them is in Tennessee and the other one's in Columbia. So one's 8 hours away and one is about 3.5. But we're going because she needs work. So on Friday we're going to be back in Tennessee near Chattanooga, and on Monday we'll be in Columbia, South Carolina. So you can't stop us traveling. We're traveling. We are traveling experts. That's such a long way to drive. We found something we think we like in terms of the suits. I guess I don't have to say in terms of the suits because that's the last thing I recorded, but we've been doing all kinds of stuff today, looking around, doing things, and I think we're pretty set. And we don't have to go back there until like 2 weeks before the wedding, so like mid-July. We've been looking at tires too because I need to get new tires on my car. I'm not going to be able to get them before our trip to Tennessee on Thursday, so that's going to be interesting. Her interview is on Friday, but I think we're going to go up Thursday and stay the night then, because if we had to drive 8 hours and her interview's at 10 a.m., we'd have to leave at like 2 in the morning, and that's not good. You don't want to do that. So Thursday, we are going to Tennessee, which is crazy, because we were just there. We were just in Tennessee.
I know.
Tennessee wants us. It's like holding us hostage. I got a letter today, but it was sent to my home, not my P.O. box. And it was from New Jersey, from a woman named Charlotte. And I looked at the address and I looked at the name, and I was like, no way. No way. No. And I started getting really excited, and I was like, Mal, do you know who this is? And she's like, no, I don't know. I was like, I have a feeling that this is a letter that I've been waiting on for 3 years. 3 years ago, almost to the day, I was on a plane on my way to Wisconsin to meet Mallory in person for the first time ever. And on my flight from, I think, Charlotte to Detroit, I met this woman named Charlotte. It was the first time I was flying alone, and I was a little nervous, and I got seated next to this really nice woman named Charlotte. And we talked the entire time, and I told her about this crazy story about how I had met this wonderful girl online 3 months ago, and how I was actually going to meet her in person and stay with her for a week. And she was like, oh, this is crazy, you know. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it's exciting. And she's like, oh, it is exciting. We talked the entire flight, and she gave me her address when we got off the plane, and she said, you have to let me know how this turns out. You have to let me know. And I was like, okay, I will. So after I spent the week with Mao, I came back here, and me and Mao had taken some pictures and stuff together. So I actually took one of the pictures of me and Mao, and I wrote a handwritten letter to Charlotte, and I mailed it to her. And I sent that out like 3 years ago to the day, like mid-June 2008. And today I have a letter that I've been waiting on for 3 years, and I'm so excited to read it. Dear Stephen, this is Charlotte. We met on the plane to Detroit. I am interested to know how you're doing. Did you ever get married? I'm interested in knowing. I was telling my friend about our plane ride together. She said you were probably married and had a couple of children. A lot has happened to myself. My husband died May of last year. He was very sick and wanted to die. My children stopped talking to me. Long story, I will never talk to them again. My husband's grandchildren have taken me to court. That's also a long story. But everything is over now. I don't talk to my children or his grandchildren. I enjoyed that flight with you very much. First plane ride is always scary. I enjoyed talking to you very much. The picture is very cute of both of you. You do make a cute couple. Sincerely, Charlotte. P.S. Hope you still understand who I am. Hope to hear from you. That's, it sounds like there's been a lot that's happened to her. I guess it's really odd that it took her 3 years to respond, but it sounds like maybe a lot has happened, and she's interested in knowing what happened to us. We certainly don't have a couple of children, but she was right about the first thing. We will be married in another month. I will. I'll definitely send her a reply because this is pretty cool. After I sent out that letter, I expected maybe to hear something in the next month or so, and I never did, and then kind of forgot. But after I saw the return address on this, I was like, no way. I've been waiting on this letter for 3 years. It's really cool.